man. 12 down, 4 to go, man. 4 more games to deal with this. 4 fucking games to deal with this bullshit of a season. You know, it's the biggest. It's the biggest fucking letdown I've ever seen with anything in my life, honestly, man. You know, this team had high expectations and everything going into the season, and you know, for obvious reasons, you know, everything that we've done before the season started, you know, all the signings and, you know, the coaches, the new coaches that were coming in and everything, but it's a lot of turnaround, man. You know, with everything going on, it's a lot of turnaround for the team with such short time before the season to get it together and really, you know, gel. But, man, whatever the case, going into Thursday's game, man, I felt that we could have went into Seattle and beat the Seahawks. You know, and that's not downplaying or anything, you know, negative towards Seattle. But I just felt like, man, if we went in there and played at least a decent game, or, you know, whatever, we could have won. You know, but this year's Eagles team is the only team that can make Tavares Jackson look like a good quarterback. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, man. What I firmly believe that this team's problem is there's too many new players learning new things. It's mainly on defense, especially on defense. There's too many new players trying to learn a new system, new schemes, you know, and everything, and including the coach, Juan Castillo, defensive coordinator, including him. You know, I don't care what Andy Reid and everybody else in the organization says about him being really a defensive-minded coach and all of that. Man, you know, it's like you can know cars, but until you work on cars, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. The game pissed me off Thursday night, though. I'll be honest, man, because I work in Baltimore during the week, and you know, this week I started off working in Baltimore, but had to go down to Portsmouth, Virginia, to do some work down there. So I was stuck in a hotel, and the hotel that I was in didn't have NFL Network, so I had to resort to watching the game on the laptop. So with the Wi-Fi connection all jacked up, I missed like most of the first quarter, but you know, it ended up working. I ended up watching, and the more I watched, man, I was like, maybe the fucking connection should have stayed fucked up. I don't know, but the one thing, though, that I guess some people are talking about is the whole Deshaun Jackson situation. And I meant what I said in my last video about him after the New England game. I meant what the fuck I said. I stand by that. But the fact that Andy Reid was pissed off at NFL Network about the way they portrayed the Deshaun Jackson, you know, thing during the game where he was sitting on the sidelines and he wasn't talking to nobody and he was just kind of disconnected from the team, and they kept replaying the clip where he was sitting on the bench and Vince Young was talking to him, but yet it looked like Deshaun Jackson was just completely ignoring him. You know, and Andy Reid came to his defense, saying that he was all in during the game. Deshaun Jackson was, and you know, the NFL Network just portrayed it all wrong. Yeah, well, you know what? To me, that's neither here nor there, because the media is the media. But what I care about most is what Deshaun Jackson does on the field. You can't argue, or you can't even defend what Deshaun Jackson's been doing on the field. I mean, what you see on TV are the actual plays, man. They're not fucking video editing and, you know, none of that shit to the games, to the actual plays, man, while you're watching the game. So he's fucking up on the field. You can't defend that, Andy Reid. You can't defend that. He has no heart right now. He's thinking about himself. Now all of a sudden he's afraid to take the hit, which he's always been the little guy. He knows that. But he ain't trying to take no hits this year. He's really not, man. You know, therefore he's alligator arming, you know, fucking passes. He's dropping passes he should have caught. He's just not giving his effort, man, like we're used to seeing. But, you know, whatever, man. So, next week, we got Miami. You know, who knows? At the rate we're going, man, we'll definitely be at the very best or worst. We'll be out of the top 10 as far as draft picks. But we're guaranteed a top 10 pick, man. That's the way it's looking. Guaranteed. I don't see things turning around anytime soon this season. So, you know, I'm just deciding what I should do first. Should I? Oh, yeah, and I'm still wearing my Eagle shirt. Old ass fucking shirt, but I'm deciding whether I should drink this first. Captain Morgan tattoo. Or my favorite shit right here. Bam, Captain Morgan private stock. That's the good shit, man. That's the good shit. Mix that shit with some Dr. Pepper. It's the best. And that's fucked up how my front-facing camera on my phone is backwards. But fuck it, whatever. Whatever, man. But, you know, Seattle, props, man. Came out and played. I know, you know, at Seattle, it's a tough place to play. So it's just funny how we're the only fucking team that can make DeVaris Jackson look like a good quarterback. But no fucking body in the NFL should be pumping their chest out about beating us this year. Nobody. Because I don't care how anybody fucking slices it, man. We are doing this to ourselves, man. We are not, you know, they can talk about the shit all they want to in the press conferences. Need to work on shit, you know. The same old cliche fucking Andy Reid press conference. And everybody else just follows him. But anyway, man. That's it, man. I'm just fucking rambling. But I will say this to end this fucking video. No matter what any fucking body says, no matter how good or how bad this team is, man, I'm a fucking Eagles fan. Ride and fucking die with this team, no matter what. Nothing or nobody will ever fucking change that. Point blank. The Eagles, that is my fucking team. So, with that being said, laugh at us all you want. Make the jokes about the fucking dream team. You know, I didn't like that when it first fucking came out. But make jokes about that shit all you want. Oh, the dream team, it's a nightmare now. Oh, you know, whatever. Ha ha. Whatever, have fun with it. Because our day is going to come. Just like before this season where we were making all those moves. Oh, the Eagles, they're that team. They're going to... Everybody was talking that shit. But the day's going to come where we get our shit together. And we're going to come fuck everybody up, man. I know that. And the way it's looking, it's not going to be this year. But will it be next year? We'll see. Peace. Go Birds, bitches.